Reality check man from your device, you know it's your aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, you know we still now left off of the SSL thing, you know. Because taxpayers, me and you now, we have to pay to a criminal institution 14 or 15 million dollars a month. And a lot of the time, you know, we as the citizen, when we hear a story and there's another story, we just leave off it and like it is nothing. But they have a saying in life where they say, rolling stone gather no mass, and bird who fly too fast lose them nest. We as a citizen at time not spend the time, take the time out to process the whole entire thing in our cranium. Go to bed at night and bring it up back and process it in a way that we can get full clarity and make it to make sense. Look at the goats and the cows. They will eat that grass in the day, but right during the night, you will see them chewing them cud like they are eating bubble gums. No, they are not eating bubble gums. It's the grass that they eat in the day. Bring up back that grass and grind it properly for it to digest. So as citizens of Jamaica, we can't make these things go for 9 days wonders. We have to sit down, analyze them thoroughly, process the thing in our cranium, see where it is making sense and see where it is not making any sense. Because you and I as taxpayers is now subject by our government to pay to a criminal institution 14 or 15 million a month. And I want to point out to the Jamaican people how wicked and devious this Prime Minister is. How wicked and heartless and devious this Prime Minister Andrew Holness is. Because this is not Nigel Clark, you know. Because remember, all those boys work for him. You understand what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to make here, I want you to take a look at our police officer and look what they have just done to Rowan James. Right? He negotiated on behalf of the police and they put him on interdiction. So he have to go in yard and sit down, him can't talk. Like them put muzzle on him. No, he's fighting for the police, you know, to get them back pay, you know. And fighting for the police so that they can get a better salary to him. Remember now, in Jamaica, these are the same policemen, you know. Whenever we and a neighbor or a stranger get into an altercation, and at times we believe that we are defenseless and are exposed to these people because they are more volatile than us. We see where they're about to bring serious harm or wound to us. So the first thing we do is call the police. And sometimes, no matter what they are doing, they drop what they are doing. The good police, they drop what they are doing. And they move into harm's way just to come and rescue you, you know. Just to come and protect you, to save a life. The police run into harm's way because them don't know what them are going to get into. And the government is telling you, no, I can't give the police a raise. And I'm not giving them back money. The police that work on our behalf, the police that come to rescue us when criminal, they try to tear off your window and come in to come rape you. The police run come into arms way to rescue you. who are working for you, the Jamaican people, the Prime Minister said, I will not pay you. But I will pay a criminal organization in SSL who steal billions from 70 clients. The nurses and the doctors who are in these public health centers and hospitals. Can remember, most of we were poor. We don't have the first red cent. So when something happens, the first place where we try to move to is either the clinic, or if we see look too serious or life-threatening, we run off to the hospital. The same nurse and doctors that you are looking that government service from. Because remember, you don't have it. The same nurse where you go there go look for heal you because you feel terrible in yourself and you don't want to die. So you are at their mercy. And you are so nice to them. You become like you are like a baby now. Because you want that treatment, because you want to recover, to go back home. Those same nurses what's supposed to take care of you and doctor. He tell them, the nurses and doctor what the smaller level, he told them, I won't give you that raise or what you really deserve. The nurse that is there, to serve, and to care for poor people, who don't have the first red cent at time when sickness come down upon them. So they only have to look forward for the government facilities. But when your Prime Minister tell those nurse and doctor at the lower level, say, I won't pay you. The people who is protecting your life as low income people, the people who serve and protect and care about you in this hospital. Your Prime Minister say, I won't pay you a red cent more. But your Prime Minister is telling me and you as taxpayers now that he will pay 15 to 14 million a month for a thieving institution in SSL. You see where I'm going? Let's move on to our educators. Now I'm talking our teachers. And for me, they are the most important, people in our society. They are the one who paved the way for the next generation. They lay the foundation. They provide, our intellect, our scholars, the brainbacks. I'm talking our educators. That's what I mean. They spot the talent in us. Even when some of us parents cannot see that talent and that potential, the teacher normally saw, those talent and those potential. Some of the time they go out of their way because some of us are coming from broken and poor homes. They go out of the way and take their own money out of their pocket. They understand to accommodate you, to give you lunch. They understand but fear sometime to go home. So these people are very essential and critical towards nation building because they are the one who is providing the doctor, the lawyer, the teacher, the nurse. You understand? They are the one who providing the fireman, the hotel worker, the chef, the cook, the chambermaid, the man who cut the grass. Because the true man cut the grass, him is a dunce. No, he's not. He choose to do that. The true man go in the kitchen, go wash the plate, you think he's a dunce. No, he's not a dunce. He choose to do that. The truly lady going at the hotel, and him go make up the bed and them thing there, you go call her a dunce. No, she's not a dunce. She choose to do that. And wherever you make a honest living, doing what you love, you don't care what people want to say. So I'm talking my teachers. You understand? And you tell them that you won't give them a raise. You won't give them a raise. I'm talking our teachers, I'm talking the people who create and pave the way. I'm talking the people who lay the foundation for the next generation of scholars and intellect, the brain backs of Jamaica. I'm talking my teachers. Some people say education is the key, but I kind of rephrase that frame and says teacher is the key towards education. You ain't gonna get the education without the teacher, my friend. So the teacher should be the first in that sentence, a paragraph. The teacher should, right? They're the one who give you, that knowledge. They're the one who give you that teaching. So you can take the notes and, you know what I mean? So they are very, very important people. They are not lightly. The teachers and the nurses, the doctors, very key towards nation building. So you treat those two sectors with respect. You go out of the way to provide whatever resources to make those two sectors comfortable. You have to. If we lose a teacher, it's like we lose 1 million. If we lose a nurse, it's like we lose 1 million. If we lose one doctor, it's like we lose 1 million. So whatever we as a people, the government need to do to protect and to preserve our nurses and teachers, we have to do that. We have to find a way how to stop the migration of our teachers. The intellect, the brain box, the dedicated teachers who've been there day after day, months after months, years after years, decades after decade, who don't want to leave Jamaica. We should put everything in place to prevent our teachers from leaving. They are essential, important. It's a special class. We have to deal with them fragile. They are delicate. We don't want to lose one unless it's natural cause, death or retirement. That's how we should looking at our educators, our teachers. So when you tell our teachers, no, you can't. You tell the parents of Jamaica, I want your kids to be dunce and illiterate. When you tell the teachers, no, you are telling us that you want a dunce nation, an illiterate nation, a fufu nation. You tell our teachers, no. I'm speaking to you in Jamaica because this is very important. The teacher that is responsible for the growth and development of the next generation. The Prime Minister of Jamaica said, I won't pay education that is so important and so essential towards nation building. And a prime minister go look and tell our teachers that I won't. But he willing and insists that a criminal institution that steal billions of dollars away from Jamaicans, it's no problem for me to assist you 14 or 15 million a month to bail out their employee out. And our teachers, who is working for you, our police, who is working for you, our nurses and doctors who are working for you personally, he told them, I won't give you a raise. But instead, I will give this thieving, corrupt, criminal institution a 14 or 15 million a month bailout. And you want to tell me that this man is not a wicked and heartless and devious false prophet from the pit of hell? Huh? So, the Prime Minister, once said in a clip, some people, he was referring to the Jamaican people in the Petrojam scandal. He said some people don't understand media. Use all form of media for communication. He said it is my job to bring to the public the political understanding of issues. It is my job to bring the political understanding of issues. He was referring to the Jamaican people. He goes on and he said, I get the sense from some Jamaicans that there is Jamaicans want to make excuse for government failure. I get the senses from Jamaicans that there is some Jamaican who want to make excuses for government failure. He goes on and he says, this is the ultimate failure of the government. It is a political issue. Don't make any mistake about it. It is a political issue. Don't make any mistake about it. That's from the Prime Minister of Jamaica. That was his words. So I'm saying to you, my friend, me now want to save the rod and spoil the child. Me now make no excuse for the Prime Minister. You want to say? I get the senses from Jamaicans that there is some Jamaicans want to make excuses for government failure. This is an ultimate failure of the government. It is a political issue. Don't make any mistake about that. I'm not making any mistake about that. This is an ultimate failure on behalf of Andrew Holness. Want to use taxpayers' money to go and bail out a criminal institution. So for you guys who come on my page sometime, you may say, but look at work or something. I just want to make it clear to you, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I write checks. Okay? I'm not one of the Jamaicans who come here and I did not capitalize and make the best out of the opportunity. Okay? I'm an entrepreneur. But it is your Prime Minister get me involved in this. Because when I see the high level of corruption, the injustice that is taking place in Jamaica, it forced me to come out of my shell and come and speak up on behalf of my people who drive fear into them, who afraid to even mention his name. They're scared. So it is a responsibility of me to speak up for the people in the inner city, the people in the urban area, and the people from rural Jamaica, because that's where I'm from. And I won't forget my roots, and I will not forget where I'm coming from. My people, I will continue to say to you that there is no man is an island, and none of us can stand alone. I say united we stand, and divided we fall. I will go further and I would say each one teach one. Treat your fellow man with respect. The respect that you want me to show you. And if I don't show you that respect, you will feel hurt at times. Show that same respect to your fellow man. Be well. Be well. Be well. Peace. Love. Remember to follow the platform Aromatic Realistic TV. Be a part of history and make when history rewrote, your name is on that list, that you was in that fight that rescued Jamaica from this devious, cruel, vicious dictator administration. Until then, peace be with you.